Hello, I am Maurice Woodruff. It is most important to remember that I am a clairvoyant and I apply this gift to the science of astrology. Astrology is not fortune-telling, but the interpretation of the stars, not hard facts. What I can do is predict the general trends of luck and fate for your particular zodiac sign. So here are my specific astrological predictions for you as an individual born under the sign of Leo. You who are born between July the 22nd and the end of the month are the type who like to mix socially with the greatest number of people. You are the outstandingly faithful ones of the group. You born between August the 1st and the 10th are those with the most self-confidence and the highest ambitions. You are the type that will always keep to the point and love to manage others. You are apt to find yourselves in hot water at times because you are too outspoken. You born between August the 11th and the 21st are the most affectionate of all Leo subjects. You can be rather impulsive at times, yet you are very generous and kind. Your one fault is that you find it hard to exercise any patience when trying to get to the heart of anything. One nearly always finds that Leo folk as a whole are very cosmopolitan in their outlook and attitude. Leo types have been known to make extremely good organizers, public relations executives, nurses and managers. They are apt to accept any occupation which has the effect of bringing happiness or benefit to others less fortunate than themselves. The day of the week for you is either a Wednesday or a Thursday, but it will be well for you to try to bear in mind that it is unwise for you to attempt any important issue on a Monday. The month which is likely to bring you outstanding happiness during the coming year is March. Marriage. Unlike those born under any other sign of the zodiac, the Leo subject may well find the perfect mate born under any other sign, with the exception of those born under Capricorn, December the 21st to January the 19th, and those born under Scorpio, October the 23rd to November the 21st. These rarely make the best of partners for lasting peace or happiness for the Leo subject.
This reading was made on behalf of the Tetley Tea Company by Maurice Woodruff.
Hello, I am Maurice Woodruff. It is true to say that each and every one of us is the master of their own fate. But people born into the world at any one specific time do share certain common characteristics, and these relate to the position of the sun and moon and the planets and the stars at the moment of birth. Here are the characteristics of those born under the sign of Leo. Leo is the fifth sign of the zodiac. It is a fiery sign which is very fixed, and the folk who are born under it are nearly always determined, faithful types, whose generosity and emotions are sometimes at fault because they seem to know no bounds. They are capable of feeling very deeply for others and are extremely sympathetic. This helps to make them wonderful listeners, an asset which those born under other signs very seldom possess, except through strong determination and personal effort. Leo subjects can adapt themselves to whatever their circumstances may be, yet they are headstrong when their feelings are aroused, and consequently can be both hasty and passionate. If you have a Leo type for a friend, then you have a friend indeed, for it is extremely difficult for anyone else to persuade them to listen to any detrimental talk about you. Faith and trust are two of their strongest virtues, and absolute proof of any situation must be produced before they will believe any criticism of a friend. On the other hand, should they ever be convinced that their faith has been misplaced, then you may be sure that they will feel this very deeply. Leo folk can be really classed as the perfectionists of this life, and because they aim so very high, they sometimes find that it takes them quite a while to reach the goal that they are striving toward. At times, the Leo subject is so frank and open in his attitude that it can be irritating to others who do not have these attributes. Never could you accuse them of being secretive, for their belief is that all things should be shared amongst the ones they love. If they feel that they have been accused of anything falsely, or that anyone has wronged them, then they can be very contemptuous, but they are the first to forgive, and the word malice is completely unknown to them. They are the most self-confident people of all, for they usually possess a strong sense of their own importance in life. They always attempt to be practical in their ideas, and this in turn is of great assistance when they are trying to adapt themselves to any circumstances. If you spend much time in the company of a Leo subject, you will find that because they allow their emotions to run more deeply than most, they are prone to depression, and this may overtake them for no accountable reason very suddenly indeed. Constitutionally, the Leo subject is invariably strong and seems to be gifted with the added asset of having more than a fair share of vitality and energy. This gives tremendous powers of recuperation. If anything, it seems to be the small of the back that is likely to give the most trouble, but on the whole, long lives are indicated. The colours which they should have about them are yellow and gold, and when faced with difficult tasks, it seems that gold should be given preference. The jewel, which in their case is more true to the sign than any other, is their birthstone, which is the sapphire.
This reading was made on behalf of the Tetley Tea Company by Maurice Woodruff.